Hey everybody, this is D Revolution. Please like and subscribe to my page. This page was created to bring you information that you probably won't get anywhere else from an unlikely source like myself. I've been writing for 30 years. I've written 3 books, 4 screenplays, and I've recorded three poetry CDs. I have several awards in poetry, and I'm about to release my 3rd book. Um, and I've mentored several authors and several poets. So I may I'm an unlikely source because no one would know that I've had all of this history with writing and storytelling and things like that. But I'm gonna get into what this video is about. So I get so many I run into so many future authors or writers saying, well, how did you release your first book? How did you get your first book out? How did you self-publish it? How did you do this? Now, this is the thing. Self-publishing is very, very easy. There are only 2 really hard things about self-publishing. One is you actually writing your book. Like, that's the hardest part. Nobody wants to actually sit down and write. First, you need to, before you even talk about how you're going to get this out there, how you're going to get people to see it, you got to write it first. You know, if you do nothing else, write whatever you want gonna write, and then you figure the rest of it out. But this is how I did it. So I've been trying to write my memoir for years. Finally got the opportunity to write it. So I wrote it, and then at the time, just like everybody do now, at the time, everybody was like, oh, Amazon, 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 or whatever. So quite naturally, I was like, well, how do I get my stuff on Amazon? So, I did a lot of research, and, you had to get your manuscript formatted a certain way to upload it to Amazon, and I thought that would be that. But I wanted to actually have a book in my hand. So then I said, why can't I just, create me a website where me just go get my book and, instead of having Amazon sell it and they make a commission, make money off of me, why can't I just put it on my own website? Because I'm going to be promoting the book. Amazon doesn't promote it. So this is my thought process. So I had a website created where I can literally create the site where people can go and get my book, because I was promoting it to all my friends and family and things like that. Now, and it was just that simple. Now, if you don't know anything, I mean, basically, self-publishing is just a fancy term. Basically, self-publishing is just basically saying, I'm gonna sell the book myself. That's really what self-publishing is. I'm gonna sell the book myself. I mean, getting the copyright and all of that stuff, you could do that shit later. You could do that stuff later, you know. But getting your book written, formatted, and you're like, well, how did you get your book printed? All you have to do is go to a printer. Most print companies are going to be able to print books. You can look that stuff up on the internet. Who print books? Submit your manuscript to the printer. First, you have to get somebody to format it for the book, which you can also find that on the internet as well. Get somebody to format it. Figure out, get your book cover. Like, literally, you got to go through the steps, but it's nothing difficult about it. You can go to Fiverr and find somebody to design you a book cover. Tell them what size you want your book cover to be. If you don't know what size, you can Google the different sizes of book covers. Get somebody at Fiverr.com to design it. They got some really good people on that website to design it. Get your manuscript ready. Send it to somebody to format it for the size of your book cover. And then once you get everything, returned to you, format it, and the size of your book cover, you send it to the printer. You pay the printer, tell them how many copies you want, and they send you, once they print it up, they'll send you the books, and then you're an author. And then you have your book in your hand. And then as people buy it on your website, you just ship it out. And you can go to shipping station or stamps.com so you can print your labels, or you can go directly to the post office and put regular stamps on there to mail your books out. It's really like learning how to cook. I mean, you just have the ingredients and you make it happen, but it's nothing super difficult. Being self-published means nothing but selling the book yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get it. When you find get it copyrighted, or you know what I'm saying, take it somewhere where you can, I mean, technically, I'm gonna tell you a friend of mine who worked at BMI Music. He said technically, copyright, if if you are writing your stuff on your computer at home, all that stuff is stamped, is documented. So technically, you're copywritten as soon as you write it because it's stamped with time and date and everything like that. But to get your stuff officially copywritten, I can't really tell you about that process, but there is a process to get it copywritten. But as far as self-publishing, nobody's know whether your stuff is copywritten or not unless you tell them. The thing is that, if you have the money, I think there are people that does that work that get it copywritten for you, but it really has nothing to do with self-publishing. Self-publishing is as simple as selling your book yourself. You can set up like a lemonade stand and just put your books out there and sell it. Set up a website. That's all Amazon is doing, is taking your material and selling it to the masses of the people. But the problem is that most of you guys have to write your book. Stop worrying about how I'm going to do this, who going to own the rights to this. You're going to own the rights to it. Write your book first, and then you worry about all of that. But it's just simple steps like that that's going to help you become a self-published author. I've released 2 books. I'm about to release my third, and I own all the rights to them, and I sell them on my website. And actually, with my first book, I put it on Amazon and my personal website, and I sold more on my website than Amazon. And the reason why I think I did that is because I was promoting my website for people to go get my book. Amazon is not going to promote your book. I mean, you just have to tell people to go there and look for your book. But if you're promoting your own website with your own book, you got to be more successful like that. That's self-publishing. It's nothing hard about it. It's just a step-by-step, doing what needs to be done, and sending your stuff to the printer and have them print it up. And I mean, I would say the hardest part could be, stuff costs money. You know what I'm saying? And so that is kind of where Amazon win at, is because I think they have a few things that offer where you don't have to pay for this and that, and they're just easier for people to do it that way, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, you put the money up front, get your stuff printed, own your book. When people buy your book, you're gonna get 90% of your own money. Or you can go through a guy like me. Hit me up. I put my email down there, and I can do all these things for you, and I can actually put you on my website. My website is a general website called blackbooksforus.com. You know what I'm saying? People just, purchase. I ship them out. I've been with stamps.com for like, 12 years now. I ship them out. I got my shipping stuff over here, and I've been doing this for years. So anyway, I need you to like, subscribe to the page, because I'm going to help you become an author. I've done it, and I've been doing it. I've been writing for years. I'm going to help you become a storyteller. But first, I need you to subscribe to this channel. Peace. Y'all have a good day.